Hello, everybody. This is the second session of React at NLU Meg, wherein we get one of our students each week and we talk to them about academics, life at National Law University Meghalaya. And today, joining with us is Afi, one of our second trimester students. So let me just add her to this live. Okay, we have a few. Afi, yes, is now online. We'll just wait a couple of more minutes for people to join. Like Instagram would be informing the followers about it. Um, anyway, so we have Afi with us. Afi, would you like to introduce yourself?
Yes, ma'am. Hello, everyone. My name is Afiba Kodor Kharkngor, and I'm studying law in National Law University, and my course is BA LLB.
Uh, so, by the way, my name is Isha Bihari, and I'm an assistant professor at National Law University, Meghalaya. And we have one of our other faculties who's joined us, Yogesh. We also have Dr. Elika. So, we have now quite a few people who've joined us. So, without much further ado, let's just begin this live. So, Afi, first of all, uh, what made you choose our university over others, considering it's fairly recent? Like we've been set up like since the past 4 or 5 months. So
Honestly, even I didn't know much about NLU, and but now that I'm here, I really like it so far, and I'm looking forward to how the university will be treating me.
has it been treating you good so far, though?
So far, really good.
Okay, so can you share a favorite campus memory of yours so far?
My favorite campus memory. Let me think. There's too many memories, but one of them would be just a few weeks after I've joined university, and it was like still really hard to make friends and to talk to everyone. But we had this event coming up, and it was the Independence Day event, and that was when an opportunity was given to us, and everyone participated, and we really had a fun time because everyone was there doing, and we were all singing, preparing for the next day's event. And so far, that has been one of my best memories.
Yeah, I do remember your performance. It was beautiful. Independence Day, the dance
Thank
was
you,
amazing,
ma'am.
and it was like culturally rooted. Something that I come from the like the mainland, so uh, I always like had this romantic idea of Northeast, and I think that sort of like came true. Like people here are amazing. Um, Now, at the same time, if you could describe our university in 3 words, what would they be?
Hmm. Few words. Mm, I mean, I have a lot of words to describe it, but 3 words. um, I think the first word would be is very innovative. The second word, very reliable and definitely fun. Very fun.
Very fun. So, what's the fun thing? It's fun stuff for you here.
So have like the fun stuff is because we really had um, the Independence Day event, and then after that, one of our faculty members really gave us free tickets to go to the festival that was held in Watts Lake, and that evening was the best so far. Like free tickets.
Are
So
we
yes.
are we talking about the Cherry Blossom Festival?
Well, I think it was like half of like a cherry.
Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So that's the great part about Shillong. So we have
mhm,
Cherry Blossom Festival, we have NHS Kinders, we have rock concerts. It's like a perfect
mhm.
for
Yeah, yeah.
education. And I believe in today's day and age, wherein uh, all of the degrees we can get it online.
Mm,
So the sort of does inform how your perspective, your ideas, and how you grow as a person, and the career that you kind of make. It reminds me of one of my um, favorite philosophers, Martin Heidegger, who always believed that the geographical location that you're in, the houses that you see, or the aesthetics that you see, does sort of inform your mind
Mhm.
and the kind of learning that you get. Uh, on that note, how would you say that our university has helped shape your personal and academic growth?
So, during my school days, it was during COVID, and that's when I lost all my motivation to study, didn't really work hard. But then when I finally got into NLU, I really like, before joining here, I really told myself that I'm gonna put this mindset that everything's gonna be new and I'm gonna start working hard. But sometimes, if the environment were to be like difficult, I think I would have stayed the same, unmotivated and all that. But the thing is that the environment here was so good and the teachers were so helpful. They really helped me. Like, I had difficulties too. I was really lacking behind and I had difficulties, but the faculties were so open to helping me understand, taking extra classes for me. And I feel like that really has given me motivation and personally, like, it helped me as well.
So, like you said, that how the faculties have motivated you along the journey, taken extra classes for you.
Mm.
So, it's like the first batch of students that you are.
Mm.
So, what advice would you give to incoming freshmen?
My advice would be, do have expectations and brace yourself for the tough and fun days coming if you do join.
Yeah. So, on that note, like, what's been the most surprising thing that you learned about our university after joining?
Hmm. There were a lot of surprises because I didn't know how universities, I mean, in my head, I thought it was going to be like the normal universities, just go there and study and then get a good job, earn money. But then I came here and everything was really based on technology, very innovative, like I said. And even though everything, our medium of studying is like basically online, but yet we still do have like a very cozy library with so many books, and I love the smell of books, and you just sit there, and it's, I think that's the most surprising part about our university.
Yeah, so I believe what you mean by an online education is we are technology driven. Like
Yeah.
in day and age, that is something that propels you, like the careers that we have, like with all the artificial intelligence and this whole euphoria with chat gpt and other language learning models that are coming up. Like, I would like to emphasize that our university is at the cutting edge of that. So we are research oriented. We believe in personalized learning, that you can pick and choose what you learn, study what you learn, and then it's a lot more of community engagement. A lot of the research projects that we do is rooted in the issues of Northeast, and how we can take action research a step forward and bring in some tangible solutions to the problem, be the traffic management system, or let's say we also have our School of Indigenous Studies, wherein we are trying to document indigenous knowledge, and so on and so forth. So in that sense, our law degree is a bit unconventional, but at the same time, it is. We do believe in the fact that students should be able to have a career after their degrees. And ours is like dual degree programs, wherein we have undergraduate courses like Bachelor of Arts, Policy Science with Bachelor of Law. We have Bachelor of Business Administration integrated with law. And also we have Bachelor of Science, Data Science integrated with law. So that is something that we have been very conscious about. At the same time, the master's program is we have corporate law, criminal law, and we are soon introducing public policy analytics. And on that note, I would just like to remind our viewers that the admissions notification will come out early next year in Feb, and we'll have our National Law University admissions test in April 13th. So do keep following this page for more updates. And this time we are also geared towards having a lot of students from abroad. So we are pushing ahead. It's just been like 2 trimesters, but we're not, there's no break on that front. Anyway, let's get back to talking to Afi. So, would you like to share a unique experience or opportunity you've had at our university?
Um, I think it would be more like an opportunity for me because, like I said, because like I've passed out during the COVID times, and that was when everything was really holding me back, and that's when I really like didn't like talking to people like in front of people or doing stuff like that. But since I've come here in NLU, I got this opportunity to do moot courts, and it's part of our. If I wanted to pass, I had to do it. So I just really pushed myself. And when I did attend my moot court, which was held yesterday and a few weeks back, it was really fun, and it helped me to do more research and to um, I think it's a great opportunity since, from what I've heard from my other seniors who are in law school, they would say that not many law schools would push students to take part in moot courts and all that. And for me, as a first year to get to do it, it was a big opportunity, and I think that really motivated me. And now I've been interested in like speaking in front. That's why I'm here as well.
I absolutely agree. I personally have seen you grow from first trimester to the second trimester, and it's not been long. Like we all joined in July, and it's not even the end of the year. And I have seen you open up a lot more. You used to be the quiet one at the back, but immensely proud of you that you are taking center stage. You're doing really well academically, and at the same time, your personality is like really opening up. And I believe
Thank you,
this
ma'am.
does have a sort of role to play in that. We do believe that there is potential in each of the students which needs to be catered to, and we do have a very good student to faculty ratio. So, anywho, uh, what? Let's go to the fun part of the question answers. So, what would you say is your favorite spot on campus and why?
My favorite spot, a spot. Okay, my favorite spot would be, so we have like this yard right outside our university. Even though it's not that big, but it's like so pleasant. Like in the evening, when after such a busy day, I go there and like touch some grass, and because there's so many dandelions, I would take them and I would blow on them, and I think that's my favorite activity so far. And yes, I think that's my favorite spot, the yard right outside our university.
I think our campus is a beautiful place,
Yeah.
unlike a traditional brick and mortar building. It's
Mm.
actually a palace of a king from Mayurbhanj, and it's a beautiful red building set amidst like this greenery, trees, and cherry blossoms and
Yeah.
whatnots. The temperature is dropping in Shillong, but at the same time, I think it's amazing to be able to learn in a hill station. I think what more can a person ask for? And Shillong is known as the Scotland of Northeast. No, Scotland of India. I'm sorry, it's Scotland.
Right,
And
right.
yeah, we have like clear blue skies. There's like hills. There's like so many places to visit. And we've had some assignments also in first trimester wherein try to like engage students who are from outside to kind of
Mm-hmm.
assimilate themselves in the culture by having to do some assignments on like the economy of Meghalaya. So that was that was a nice experience that I had. So like we're talking about, let's talk about extracurricular activities. What extracurricular activity or club has had the biggest impact on your university experience? That
So the first club that I joined was the movie club, and I joined it because we had so much work to do, and I thought like joining the movie club would be like a pleasant thing, refreshing thing, and the best part is that the movie club took immediate actions. We had our first screening on a very good movie, The Great Debaters, and after watching that movie, it still stuck with me till day. I think about it, and every time I talk to anyone, my first recommendation would be The Great Debaters. Please watch it. It'll really motivate you to study. And we just recently had my favorite comfort movie screened, Princess Mononoke, and I really loved it. Even though there were few of us watching the movie, but it was like a fun event. And imagine after like so many works done and having a movie screened, it was so refreshing, and it was light for me to like go and watch a movie, and I don't have to come back and watch another movie. It's already done during the time in the university. So I think, yes, that's my favorite extracurricular activity.
okay, like from extracurricular activities, let's get back to studies. Your exams are coming like next. So, Afi, where are you studying? What's your go-to spot for studying or finding inspiration on campus?
Um, to be honest, I like to study in my room, even though it's not in campus, but I like to study in my room because I have this method where whenever I sit on my chair, I have to study. I get the motivation instantly to just study. So I think my room is my comfort place. The best part is that we've got a single room, so it's my comfort place, and I get the motivation to study just right here.
Yes, emphasis on single room. I wish I had that when I was a student. It would be like a bunch of us
We're
in a room.
lucky.
Yeah. It does give you a personal space after a long day of studying on campus, being there from like morning till evening. Uh, on that note, like, uh, what's describe a challenging moment you faced and how has the university community supported you?
Like I've mentioned before, like when I first joined a university, even though I didn't know that I wanted to study law since the beginning, I still did have like difficulties in just like understanding the subject or anything. But the staff members, the faculty members had really been so open. They've been willing to help. And I think when I had so much difficulty and I was starting to get scared and nervous and stressed out that will I be able to pass, because our first trimester were consisting of subjects that I've never like studied before. I didn't even think about studying when I came to law school. So I really did have that stress in myself that, oh my God, will I be able to pass? What am I going to do? But and sometimes it's really difficult for us to just go out and ask anyone to help us or the faculty members. But because everyone was so open, and they even noticed me like having this difficulty, they would approach and tell me that if I needed extra classes to surely do come to them. And I think that support really made me open up, and I did go to them, and which is why I did pass I passed well, at least successfully. So that's why I'm here, and now that has given me the motivation to work harder than I already did. Yes.
You not just pass, I think you're gonna have a bright future ahead of you. You have
Thank you,
tremendous.
ma'am.
And I think, is that one of your friend who has commented so proud of you? Shout out to you. Also, we are here to take all of your questions. If you do have for AFI or for this university, please do comment and we'll take your questions. So, uh, how has your perspective on your chosen major evolved since starting at our university? Like in the first trimester, I think the course was same for everybody, and then you had to pick and choose if you want to go to BALLB, BBLLB, or BSLLB. So, what's your take on that?
My take on that would be that it was really surprising because they I didn't really know that in this university we would get like this opportunity to choose, because my parents would just tell me like go for BA LLB, even though right now I did take BA LLB, but the opportunity that was given to us to actually choose and to uh, study subjects that we may have not studied and we actually are good at it. I think that really changed my perspective, because we have the stereotype bias thinking that if we go to law school, we'll have just study this thing or that thing. And the best part about our university is they give us that opportunity to choose regardless of what has been told to us. So yes.
Okay, so what are the subjects you're loving right now?
uh, I think it would be, if I say all, it would be just too exaggerating. But honestly, all, because I do want to work hard and they're all interesting subjects. And so I would say all.
Okay, so uh, if our university had a mascot, who do you think it should be and why?
So mm, I think it would be a kangaroo.
Okay,
That sounds right, a kangaroo. And then um, why? Because our university is so new, and yet it just feels so stable. It just feels so like it's so well done, and we are fighting strong so far. So I think a kangaroo would be perfect.
okay. So how has our university helped shaped your personal and academic growth?
Pardon, ma'am?
Uh, how do you think that this university has helped shaped your personal journey or your academic progress? Like,
That would be um our weekend chats.
oh,
Our weekend chats. Yeah, definitely, because the every like weekend when we would have these chats, I think I would put extra. For us, sometimes we would be tired, but me, I would put my extra effort to attend these weekend chats because I
for
look forward.
who do not know, can you just tell them what weekend chat is and then you tell them your take from that?
A weekend chat is when our university invites really great people who are professionals or maybe who had great journeys, and they would come and talk about their journey and their studies and stuff like that. So, yeah. With that, when I attend these weekend chats, I go with the mindset to learn something, even if it's not academics, like something that will help me and motivate me during the weekend, because we just want to rest and just wants to sleep. So I'm like, no, I have to study. So when I attend these weekend chats, all of them, definitely all of them, each one of them, I've learned something so good, and so far they've like impacted me, and so that's the thing.
Okay. So, on that note, like, can you share a fun fact about the campus or the local area that many would not know of?
So even I have not really uh, gone out so much, so I don't really know any local areas myself. But I think a fun fact would be we have water purifiers everywhere. You go out of our classroom, water. We move to the side, water. We take another left, water. So I think that's the best part so far because when I would go to school, I think if I finished my water in one bottle, I would have to go the entire day dried up without water. So here, I think the water is the best part.
Believe that hydration is the key
Yeah.
for us, and we are in a state which like the highest amount of waterfall in a year. So
We're making use of it.
we are making use of it, and we do believe that all of the students should always be hydrated. Uh,
For
okay,
good
so
skin.
for good skin, of course, for your brain studies. Um, so, describe a challenging moment you faced and how the university like supported you.
Mm, I think I've already mentioned it's the it's the same thing that I was lacking in my studies, and because everyone was so supportive and they really paid attention to me, and they really everyone else, the fact that they paid attention to every student and they really came up to us opening up like, if you want help, do come. I think that's the best part. Like the entire each one of the faculties member was so like willing to help. So I think that was the impact.
Okay, and I think on that note, like, is there a story of a professor or a staff member who made a positive impact on your academic journey?
Again, it would be exaggerated if I say all each one of them, but definitely each one of them, because or else I'll not be liking any of the subjects. Each one of them was so helpful. They're so kind, and they really just filled up my, even if I were to like feel like so stressed out and I speak to them and I tell them that I'm stressed out, they would tell me like it's okay, come later on, I'll tell you this and that, and they're willing to give me feedbacks on what I'm doing wrong, helping me grow. So yes, each one of them.
Uh, so I think this is how are you liking this Insta live session, Afi?
It's my first Instagram live session and I was so nervous and stressed out, but this is so fun. Thank you so much, ma'am.
Yeah, and thanks to the entire outreach team. I think a big shout out to Dr. Elika for even coming up with this idea. Even in the last Insta Live, it's also a very innovative experience, new experience for me as a faculty to be doing this sort of live. But yeah, so shout out to Dr. Elika. I think she should join us one day, and
Yes.
have we have okay, so I think somebody has commented, don't remind me of kangaroos, they defeated us in cricket world cup finals. So I think that grandpa, that's a common comment that you have in each of the live sessions. We are very proud of our country, they took us really far. So yeah, another comment is, so proud of you, Afi. Yes, all of us are very proud of you.
Thank you so
And
much.
uh very innovative. Yes, thank you. You can do this, Afi, of course. Uh, okay, somebody is asking torts. Torts question mark. I do not know what they want to know about torts, but Afi, if it's just a torts question mark, what do you are studying torts? Like, please tell the audience about it.
I
What is
think I think the person who has commented is one of my seniors that I've asked help from to tell me about tots. So she's definitely asking me if I'm liking tots. Yes, I am liking tots now because I'm giving my best. So yes.
So yeah, I think that's about it. It's been a very fun session. Again, I would like to remind everyone that for the next year, we have our admissions notifications due in Feb. We'll have the exam in April. So do follow our Instagram page. We are on Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, everywhere. We like to stay connected. We'll answer all of your questions and doubts regarding the admissions. And I think this is a great opportunity. Do feel free to check our website, be it for undergraduate programs or master's program, or even for research. Like, research is something that we are committed to. And yes, so it was a nice session. You did really well. We are so proud of you, Afi. You did amazing. I think that's I think the audience is speaking. They Afi, very proud of you. So yeah, on that note, I would like to wrap up. Afi, any concluding words for the audience?
Just thank you so much for everyone here to support me, and thank you so much, ma'am, for giving me this opportunity. Thank you.
Uh, yeah, thanks, everyone. And if you have any questions for us, feel free to ask on Instagram or even on Facebook. Yeah, that's about it. It was a great session. Thank you, guys. Have a good night, and we'll see you with another student next week. So, yeah, have a great weekend ahead, and keep studying and keep learning. And thank you for the live stream in general. It was very insightful. Thanks a lot, Larry Masar. Uh, yeah, so good night, everybody.
Thank you.
Yeah.